Moving on to the Rural Independent Group, Danny Healy-Rae.
I'm glad to get the opportunity to say a few words on this very important topic, because many people feel when they are, we'll say, when their house is broken into, like I had a case this week, and you know, they're very upset, and they're afraid to go into their house even after something like this happens, and then it's so hard to bring the criminal or the perpetrator to justice, and they have so many avenues. And what's terrible is the system where the free legal aid is continued to be made available to people who commit crimes continuously. There has to be some, you know, close down on that, Minister, because people feel very hurt and betrayed over it, because these people, they appear in court, they get a suspended sentence, and the next thing they have the best of legal aid solicitors or what have you, and the next thing they're caught again a few months later doing something similar, and they get free legal aid again. That has to stop, and because tis the victims of the crime that are always suffering because of this, and the criminal or the perpetrator don't seem to suffer at all. The other thing where people looking for asylum here commit serious crime, instead of wasting time with those when they came here in the first place seeking asylum, when they commit a serious assault or something, we shouldn't be wasting our time or money bringing them before the courts, because there's nothing going to happen to them anyway. And if something does, they will be deported in. So
I just ask you to be careful with identifying a particular group. Okay, I'd ask you to be careful with your
yes, well, I didn't identify any group. I said asylum seekers. Yes, and when they came here for asylum, and if they commit a serious crime like a knife or whatever, we should do one thing with them, is put them on the boat and send them back to wherever they came from. And that's all I'm asking, Minister, not to be wasting the taxpayers' money here, there and everywhere, and giving them free legal aid, because that's not right.
I want to interrupt you again.
I know you will.
Reluctantly. But you are identifying a particular group, and you're attributing.
They're from all over the world, different ones, and I'm saying.
I just ask you once again, just gently, to reflect on the words and the way you're using them.
I have no other way of doing it, only telling the truth. All right. So look, Minister, the free legal aid is being abused all over the country, and it has to be curtailed and reined in. And I'm asking you to do that now. And again, when the victims of crime, the people who have been robbed, the people, you know, and I know of a case where the person whose money was taken off them went into the guard station to identify the people that he. And he asked, have the money, have the person the change of the money that he took from us, or have he money left? And the answer he got was, he has, but that's been kept till later. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. And more or less, that was to keep being kept to pay for cigarettes for the person that was apprehended. God Almighty, I don't know. But look, it seems to me that the victims of crime are not seen after properly. They do not get the attention that they deserve, even after assaults, or you know. And it seems to me that and it seems to a lot of people that it is the perpetrators are seen after by the way of free legal aid and every other chance that they can get, even though that they're continuous offenders. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Garmagat, ag bog Ryan